Have your arms down by your side, your chin to chest. Just rotate your wrists, so your palms facing forward. Then inhale, take your arms all the way up, interlace your fingers at the top, and lift your heels, and lower your heels. Just lift your heels, just warm up our legs for a minute. Now lower your heels and take your arms to the right. Back to center, take it all the way over to the left. Back to center, separate your hands, now forward fold. Hands onto the mat, slightly release. Bring your hands up the shin as you look forward. Set the knees, bring your hands onto the mat. Now walk your hands to the top of the mat. And come into downward dog. Lower to plank. Lower your knees, untuck your toes, bring your hips back, chins in back. Come up to hands and knees. Tuck your toes back to downward dog. Then again, come to plank. Lower your knees, untuck your toes. Hips back, chest and thighs, forehead. Hands and knees, tuck your toes. So up to down. Hold. Lower your knees. Now this time you can come the other way. So you bend your elbows and you bring your chest forward and bring your legs up behind you. Pull your toes. Take your legs back. Come up for upward dog. Tuck your toes, going downward. Now look forward, step up, right foot forward, lower your left foot down. Take hold of your weights in either hands. As you lift up your chest, keep that right knee bent. Take your arms up to the sky. Now to bend your elbows, you lift that back heel. Bring your chest forward, take your arms back. Bring it in. Press your shoulders down. Take it back. And bring it in. Now you're going to lower that back foot down. And you rotate your chest as you come. So keep your legs where they are, so just your chest moving. Bring both ways inside of that right foot. Lower it to straighten your legs. Rotate your feet. Now come to the back. So you bend your left knee. Take that base. Front of your left foot. Bend your elbow. Come right back to the front. Take your weights either side of that right foot. Lift your back in. Release your weights. Hands on the mat. Step back to down. Lower to plank. Lower your knees on your chest. Upward dog. Down the top. Left foot forward. Right foot down. Take all your weights again. Lift your chest. Keep that left knee bent. Arms up. Bend your elbows. Rotate your chest. Lower your arms. Rest inside that left foot. Keep that left knee bent. Yes, that one. So you want to bend that front knee. Yes. Then bend your elbows. Rotate your feet. Rotate your back foot. Lower your weight. Yes. And elbows. Rotate your feet. Come right back to the front again. So you're in that lunge. Lower your weight. Hands on the back. Lower to plank. Lower your knees on your chest. Upward dog. Down. Right foot forward. Lower that back foot. I want to take hold of your weights again. Lift your chest. Arms up. Bend your elbows. So you keep your legs where they are, so you just rotate the chest and you bring your hands down inside. So it's actually in front of your right heel. Now this time keep that right hand down as you take your left arm up to the sky. Lower your left arm. Bend both elbows. You rotate that right foot. Take your left foot out. So your left knee is bent. Lower your arms. So now it should be in front of your left heel. Take your right arm up to the sky. Lower your hand. Bend your elbows at the chest. Come all the way back into that lunge. Lift your back heel. This time, take your arms behind you. As you bring it in, you lift your chest, take your arms up. Bend your elbows. Chest forward. Now this time, you're going to bring that left foot forward. Take your right leg back. The same thing, just brilliant. Lower your arms. Inside, so just in front of the just swap sides. Bend your elbows. Rotate your feet. Take that right foot out. Straighten your arms. Lower. Yes. Bend your elbows. You rotate back into that lunge. So you lift your back heel. Arms up. Bend your elbows, chest to your thighs, arms behind you. Bring it in. Step that right foot forward. Now stay in that chair pose, so knees slightly bent. Take your arms out in front or up. Bend your elbows, arms behind you. You bring it in and up. Bend. Take it behind you. Bring it in, straighten your legs. Release your weight. Hands on your shin. Flat bend your knees, hands on your back. Step and jump back to downward dog. Lower your knees and chest. Upward dog. Downward dog. Right foot forward. Left foot down. Take hold of your waist. Lift your chest, arms out. Bend your elbows. You rotate. Straighten your arms. Now see if you can bend that right leg more. You lower your hips a bit more. Now you lift your hips, bend your elbows, straighten that right leg. Rotate, come to the back. Straighten your arms. Bend that left knee, lower your hips more, so it's a rotate hip opener, inner thigh stretch. Lift your hips, bend your elbows. Let's come back into that lunge. You lift your back heel. Arms up. Bend your elbows. Chest forward, arms back. Bring it in. Chest up, arms up. Bend your elbows, chest forward, step that left foot forward. Right leg back. Same thing, arms up. Bend your elbows. Rotate chest, straighten your arms. Lower that hip. Lift your hips, bend your elbows, let's rotate, come to the back of the room. Straighten your arms. Lower it. Come to center, bend your elbows. Let's rotate, lift your back heel. Step that right foot forward in that chair pose. Take your arms out in front and bring it in. Out and in. Forward and back. Now straighten your legs. Take your arms back and bring it in, back and in. Bend your knees, lower your waist, hands onto the mat. Step and jump back to downward dog. Lower to plank, let's hold. 3, 2, 1. Let's do side plank. Left hand in the middle. Now, either with or without your weight. Take that weight into your right hand. And come up to the sky. Bend your right elbow. Lower that weight. Come back to plank. Right hand into the middle. Weight in your left hand. Left arm up. Bend your left elbow. Back to plank. Another time I want you to lower that left knee down. Bring that top of that right foot down. Take hold of that weight in your right hand. Take your right arm up to the sky. So your left hand should be over your left knee. Brilliant. Now you can leave your right toes down, or if possible, see if you can lift. So you lift that right leg, tap it down, you lift, tap, you lift. And maybe you can add your arms. So when you lift that leg, you lower that right arm down. And as you take it up, you lower that right foot down. So the right leg lifts, brilliant. And up, so it's sides. So that arm is going sideways. Tap it on your right leg and lift. Now, lower that weight down, back to plank. Lower your right knee down. Slide that right hand over. You lower your back foot, weight in your left hand, left arm up. So you choose, you can leave your left toe down or you lift. So nice and slow. You lift. Now if you want, you can add your arm. So you lower that arm, back up. You lower and back. One more time. Back up. Lower that weight. Bring your left knee onto the mat. Hips back, chest and thighs, forehead down. Up to hands and knees, tuck your toes, downward dog. Now just walk halfway up the mat. Take hold of one weight. Slowly come up. Take your arms up to the sky. Lift your right knee. Bend your elbows, weight to your chest, take that right leg behind you. Straighten your arms down. Bend your elbows, now bring that right knee forward and cross it over for that funky chair. Lower your chest, bicep curls. For 3, 2, 1. Straighten your chest. Lower that right foot down. Arms up. As you lower to your chest, lift your left knee. Take it behind you. Straighten your arms. We're nice and slow now, but we'll speed it up. Bend your elbows, you lift, cross over for that funky chair. Take a bow. For 3, bicep curls. 2, 1. Lift your chest, lower that left foot down, arms up. Lift your heels. Lower your heels, lower that weight to your chest, lift your right knee. Take it behind you, straighten your arms. Bend your elbows, cross over for that funky chair. Bicep curls. 3, 2, 1. Lift your chest, lower your right foot down, arms up. Take it to your chest. Lift your left knee. Take it behind you, straighten your arms. Bend your elbows, cross over for that funky chair. Bicep curls. 3, 2, 1. Lower that left foot down, arms up. Lift your heels. Lower your heels, weight to your chest, lift your right knee. Take it behind you, straighten your arms. Bend your elbows, cross over for that funky chair. Bicep curls. 3, 2, 1. Straighten your right leg, arms up. Take it to your chest, lift that left knee, take it behind you, straighten your arms. Bend your elbows, cross over for that funky chair. Bicep curls. 3, 2, 1. Now this time lower that left foot, release that weight. Take your arms up. Lift your right knee. Take it behind your arms down. Bend your elbows, cross for that funky chair, hands to prayer. Release that right foot, take your arms up. Lower your arms, lift your left knee. Take it behind you. Cross with that funky chair, hands to prayer. Lift your chest, lower that left foot down, take your arms up. Lift your heels. One more time, lower, lift your right knee. Take it behind you, arms down or behind you. Come for that funky chair, hands to prayer. Lower. Lift your chest, take your arms up. Lower your hands, lift your left knee. Take it behind you. Lift, cross for that funky chair, hands to prayer. Can take your chest low. Maybe you can bring your hands down onto the mat. Lift your hands. Lower that left, but now let's stay in that spot. Open out your feet. Heels in, toes out, lower your hips. Let's come into that spot. And take hold of your weight again. Bicep curls. 3, 2, 1. Release your weight. Lower your hips. Cross your ankles. Lift your hips, steady, put your back to downward dog. Lower your knees in your chest. Upward dog. Downward. Look forward, establish your front. Legs out in front, hips lifted. Lift your right leg. Lift your left. Lower your hips. Hands either side of your hips. Push that floor away, flex your feet. Shoulders back, chest forward. Now walk your hands a bit further back, reverse plank, chest forward again. Lift your hips, point your toes, look up. Look forward, lower your hips, flex your feet forward, fold. Take hold of your big toes. Release your big toes, cross your ankles. Lift your hips up to down. Lower to plank. Lower your knees in your chest. Upward dog. Downward dog. Look forward, step and jump forward. Legs out to the front. Lift your right and your left. Lower your hips. Right knee to your chest. Now open that right knee, place that right foot on top of your left thigh. Take hold of your left. Release your left foot. Now take your hands either side of the hips, you're going to bend that left knee. Keep your right foot where it is. Your hands up just behind your hips. Bend the hip opener. You lift your hips. Move your hips forward towards that left foot. You lift your hips. Now bring it back. That's right again. Lift. Take it forward and lower. You lift. Take it back. Straighten. Actually, cross your ankles. Bring that right foot down. Lift your hips. Bring downward dog. Lower to plank. Lower your knees in your chest. Upward dog. Downward dog. Look forward, step forward. Legs out in front. Lift your right. Lift your left. Lower your hips. Left knee to your chest. Open up that left knee. Now place your left foot onto your right thigh. Take hold of your right. Release. Hands just behind your hips. Bend that right leg so your right foot's on the mat. Lift your hips. Take it forward and lower. You lift and bring it back. You lift. Take it forward and lower. You lift. Take it back. One more time, lift. Take it forward and lower. And then you lift. Take it back. Release that left foot, cross your ankles. Let's do another squat. Uncross your ankles. Lift your knees, heels in, toes out. You can have hold of your weight. And then you do those bicep curls. When you do the bicep curls this time, you bring the weight to your chest, and then you bring it all the way down to the back of your hands on back. So you fully extend your arms. So 3, 2, 1. Now take it back up to your chest, lower your hips, keep your arms where they are. Just walk your feet in so the soles of your feet are together. Elbows just inside your side of your knees. And we hold 3, 2, 1. Now see if you can bring your chest forward. So as you bring your chest forward, you're pressing your knees further into your elbows into your knees. You're opening your hips wider. 3, 2, 1. So for 3 more. Each time you're lowering your chest. Release your weight. Put your hands out in front of you. 3, 2, 3 more. Lift your chest. Slide your hands back. Right hand outside of you. Bring your left foot to your right. Interlace your hands underneath that right foot. Straight to the right leg. Now take your left hand outside of your right foot. Take your right arm up and follow that right arm all the way back. Wrap it around the back. Keep your eye gaze over your right shoulder. Start to bring that right leg over. Bend your right. And you place that right foot over your left. With your left elbow. With your back. So taking that twist. So 3, 2, 1. Come to center. Let's twist the other way. Right hand to your right ankle. Left one round. Come to center. Now take that right hand to your right ankle. As you move that right, place that right knee in front of your left one. And then rotate your arms over your left. To lower your chest. Lower your forehead down. You must be lower your forehead. Lift your chest. Cross your ankles. Lift your hips. Up to the middle. Lower to the back. Lower your knees and chest. Upward dog. Down. Look forward, step at your feet. Legs out in front. Lift your left leg and your right. Lower it. Bend your left knee. Bend your right knee. Now you place your right foot in front of that left one. Hands underneath your left foot as you straight to your left. Take your right hand outside of your left foot. Take your left foot. Wrap it around your back. Round your. Now take your left leg over, bend. Like that. Left foot over your right elbow. Over that knee. With each breath, let's try and twist that a little bit further. 3, 2, 1. I'll come to center. Let's twist the other way. Left hand to your left ankle. Right to around your back. Twist the other way. Come to center. Your left hand to your left ankle. I should bring that left foot behind you. Left knee in front of your right foot. Rotate the chest round. Lower your chest, forearms down, forehead down. 3, 2, 1. Lift your chin. Wild thing. So rotate your knees. Bring your left hand down behind your right to accomplish it. Lift your hips. Look at the back of your right hand. Yes, breathe. So you lower your hips. Just rotate our knees. Bring your right hand back. Left arm up. Lift your hips. Let's do one more time. Eye of the sun. Lower your hips. Rotate your hips. You will exaggerate that pose. And you can lean back further. Brilliant. Lower your hips. That's kind of the right side. Rotation. Knees. You're really bringing that hip in. Lower. Lift your hips. Lower your hips. Bring that left foot round. Shoulders. Come up to downward dog. Lower to plank. Lower the chest for your knees. Upward dog. Look forward, step your chin forward. Take a seat. Take hold of your weight. Lift your feet up. So you can either have your knees bent. Actually, keep your knees bent. I'm going to rotate your chest. Slide out your left leg. Come to center. Rotate your chest. Slide out your right. Center. Left leg. Right. Left. Right. Let's hold that center for 3, 2, 1. Cross your ankles. Keep it lifted. 3, 2, 1. Release. Release your weight. Hands out to the front. Let's come into another squat. Hands to praise. For 3. Roll forward and back. 2, 1. Let's hold for 3 more. Now this time, keep your left hand into the front of you. Take your right hand behind. Look over your right shoulder. Keep your knees wide. 3, 2, 1. Come back to center. Right hand in front. Left hand behind you. Come to center. Lower your hips. Touch your ankles. Up to downward dog. Lower to plank. Let's hold. 3, 2, 1. Lower your chest. Upward dog. Look forward, step forward. Take a seat. Now we'll do some inversions. So start with plows, legs over our head, then shoulders down, legs to the sky, just in case you can't hear me. So starting with plow, legs over your head. So lower your back onto the mat, legs over your head. Let's hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now take the legs up to the front. Let's hold for 10, 9, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we take it back over here. Impossible, take all of your big toes. Roll up to 15. Still holding on to your big toes. Take your legs out in front, all the way up. Still holding your legs. 3, 2, 1. Now lower your feet. Now we're going to do the same thing. Legs over your head, but you take your legs a bit wider, hold your big toes and roll up to sitting. So roll up to sit your legs over your head. Take your leg wide and keep holding the big toes. Roll up to sit your so keep that balance. Legs at one. Brilliant, yes, hold. For 3, 2, 1. Now still holding on to your big toes. I want you to lower your feet down. Move on. Stuff away. Hold on to your big toes, legs wide. 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now wait to bend your right knee, bring your right foot into your groin. Take that left leg a bit wider. Back straight. Slide your left hand down the left leg. Take hold of your left big toes. Take your right arm over your head. For 3, 2, rotate your chest and see if you can bring both hands onto your left foot. Maybe onto your left shin, wherever it reaches. For 3, 2, now, so when you to that, if your hands on your shin, take hold of your left foot. You're going to bring that left foot in front of your right. Take your right arm, wrap it on your left shin, left arm around your back. Do another twist. That right knee wants to lift. Try and press that right knee down. 3, 2, 1. Come to center. Take your right leg wide. Bring that left foot into your groin. So your left knee down. Flex your right foot back and straight. Slide your right hand down your right leg. Take hold of your right big toe. Left arm over and hold. Really. 3, 2, 1. Rotate your chest. So you bring both hands onto your right foot or your shin. Hold. Now lift your chest. Start to bend that left right knee. Place your right foot in front of your left. Left arm round your right shin. Right arm round your back. You look over your right shoulder. You might be able to bring that right hand right round your left waist. 3, 2, you come to center. Now take that right hand to your right ankle. You take that right leg way back, straighten that right leg. You lift your hips so that left foot is in your groin, we're in that pigeon pose. As you lower your chest, forearms down. Both hands in front of that left knee. Look back at your right leg. Now you really want, when you bend that right knee, you should be on that fleshy part, the fleshy part of your leg. So it shouldn't be on your knee itself. So when you bend, you might just slide that leg down. Should take hold of your right foot. Right elbow to the sky. So have a few stretch. Really try to bring that right heel closer to your right knee. 3, 1. Release that right leg. Lower your left hip. Bring your right leg forward. Just swap sides. So you lower your right knee down. Left leg back. Bridge. Yes. Both hands in front of your right knee this time as you look back at your left knee. Take your left arm, take hold of your toes, left arm to the sky if possible. Squeezing that left heel towards your left. Start left. You lower your right hip. Bring that left leg forward. And your right leg forward, going to lower. Try to come as close as possible so you can hear me. Lower your back onto the mat. Take your arms either side of you. So we'll start with a half bridge and then work our way to a full bridge, if possible. So a half bridge, just lift your hips, take your arms underneath, inhalation, deep breaths. And hold. So you lower your hips and just tap it onto your hands and you lift. And then you lift. You lower. And you lift. Lower your hips. Take your arms all the way, fingers close to your shoulders, and you work your way to a full bridge if possible. You stay with that half bridge. So you lift your hip, top of the head on the back, straighten up your arms. Let go. 3, 2, 1. Lower your head, lower your hips. Bring your knees up to your chest. Your arms round your shin. Just rock sideways. Now keep your right knee to your chest, lower your left foot down, keep your left knee bent, straighten your right leg, hands behind your right thigh. Take hold of your right big toe, left knee, take that right wide. Now I want you to roll that, roll that right knee down. You keep it wide, but I want to keep it as wide as possible. So you might have to lower that left knee closer to your right leg. That's fine. Then take your head and look over your left shoulder. 3, 2, 1. Slowly. Bend that right knee. You should take your right leg up. And just swap sides. So you lower your right foot down. Go to your left leg. Hands behind your left arm. Now take off your toe. Right hand, right arm. You should take that left leg on. Same thing, start to roll that right knee into lower your left leg. And then you look over your right shoulder. Bring it backwards and slightly bend the knees. Hold on to your left big toe. Lift your right leg and hold on to right big toe. And open both legs wide. Now it's up to bend your knee. Bring the soles of your feet together. So go inside of your legs. Wrap your hands around your feet. So you bring the soles of your feet together. Interlace your fingers. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Release your fingers and slowly pull your feet down. Keep the soles of your feet together. Hands in the inner thigh, elbow side to side. Hold your arm. Now, as you leave the water, you should take that right knee on top of your left knee. You take your right, open your arms wide. Face forward. So your left knee, your knees are going to the left side of your body. Eye gaze towards your right arm. And your arm facing. Now bring your head back to center. Roll your knees back to center. You take your knees over to the right this time. And you look over your left. You look towards your left arm. Bring your head back to center. Now take the left arm over your chest. The right arm, right ear. Bring that right shoulder a little bit further back to make some space in your body. Keep bringing forward, whichever is comfortable for you. Once you share that time, place your hand over your right arm, just launch yourself up. Just sitting. You push your ankles, or you can see if you can place one foot onto your thigh or in front of your shin. Bring your hands either side of on your knees. Arms facing up. Bow your head, bring your chin to chest. Try to round your back. Take your arms out in front of you. Take it all the way up. Open your arms wide and bring your arms behind you. Fingers away from your body. Push your chest forward as you look back. Now look forward. I want you to rotate your hands so your palms are facing up. So your hands are still behind you, but your palms are facing up. So it's like you're rotating your wrists as you start to bring your chest forward. Keep your arms behind you. And lift your chest. And take your arms out in front. All the way up. And then you lower your right arm down. Left arm over your body. I want you to rotate your chest. So see if you can bring that left arm underneath your right. So that left arm is on your right thigh. You bring the twist. And it's in between your arms. And then you take the right arm. Release your back, come down. Lift your chest. And take that left arm over to the left side and take your right arm over your body. Then you rotate your chest and you take that right arm underneath your left. You rest it on your left side. Take your left arm on your waist. Chest. Take your arms all the way up. Hands spread at the top. Then you bring your thumbs to your forehead. Glide to your nose. Glide to your lips. Glide to your nose. Punch your breastbone. Take a bow. Rest your elbows on your thighs. And your chin on your finger. Glide to your nose. Never right to me. Right to me. Let me see.